So the famous T-bar row, what have I always done for T-bars? So we had this guy standing on the end. That's Dale, by the way. He's a guy from the UK. So fast repetitions, I mean, I talk about the slow twitch, fast twitch muscle fibers and explosive movements always work best for me. This is the one exercise I can tell you that helped me beat Ronnie Coleman when I came and won the title. This was 05 or 6 when I was doing this. Maybe it was, I think this is one step closer. This was 2005. Here I was spitting out my, yep, this was heavy. I see this a lot as a meme now. Here we are. This was, I think, 9 or 10 plates. This was as many plates as I would hold up. The gym, the people would freak out when I would be screaming like this in the gym. And I needed someone to stand on the end because that bar would pop up. Yeah, those were the days right there. And here's my rack pulls, 5 plates. Great exercise, okay? Great exercise, guys, to bring up that lower back thickness. You can see I did a overhand, underhand grip. And I did these off the rack. I'm basically touching the floor of the weight. You don't have to slam the weights. Of course, I'm screaming to the top of my lungs here. Poor management, man. The stuff they put up with me there. There wasn't many people in this gym, actually. This was a time when I usually train when it was pretty quiet, but yeah, 500 pounds, like nothing. I think I used to do sets of 8 repetitions, actually. It's kind of funny because I still deadlift. I only do 225, but you know, I used to do sets, same thing. Like I still do sets of 8.
Machines.
I hate hammer machines. I like the free weights. Okay, so I'm using all free weights here. So machines, we were anti-machines at the time. So here we go, 1-arm rows. They actually brought in a pair of 200-pound dumbbells for me to row in here. So I would just, you know, I would row with, I mean, I built my lats, really stretched the lats and developed that really, you know, wide back thickness. You can see it kind of pound through the reps, not much rest in between each arm. So great builder for the lats. I think I would start with pretty heavy weights with this and end with extremely heavy weights. But it was really hot in this gym. The AC never really worked that well. And this was usually summer because as I was prepping for Olympias, it was you know, summertime in Las Vegas. So I always use straps. If you notice, I'm wearing a strap just for grip. I mean, I always had good hand grip, but I always to take my mind out of the effort from the fingers, I would try to focus on using a strap. This is probably 160s or 180s here. And you can see my tempo is super, super fast. Man, the condition I was in at that weight to really kind of, you know, because my rest time was short. You can see how much effort it was, but and you can see there's not many people in the gym. But that gym was huge. They had a lot of great equipment there. And I would actually load weights onto this stack. I don't know if it's going to show it, but the stack was about 300. And I would actually load plates onto it, which I don't suggest doing in your gym, but yeah, okay, here we go. I'm going to pin the stack right now. This is what I don't suggest doing at the gyms. Let's see, I don't know if I can see yeah, you can't see I didn't show the whole weight stack, but I'm pretty sure it was, so that was 345 pounds. And you can see the effort is just, I mean, I was so strong in these days. I mean, I just felt like once I got rolling with the back, it just didn't want to stop. You can see the plate attached moving with the weight stack. And that's like a gym owner's nightmare when people are putting weights onto the weight stacks, because it's probably not good for the posts. Those are those sneakers were my Kevin Garnett's right there. I don't know if some of you guys know sneakers, but those were the Garnett shoes. I actually had those in red, and I think I had blue also. I just said I hate machines, and here I am doing a row machine. This was actually really good because this actually moved up and down, so you could kind of place it to where you wanted it to target your lats. Icarian made this piece. I really liked it a lot, actually. It had like a hinge to it, and you could use the different grips on it. But that always felt good after doing, you know, a lot of these movements. And here, you see I'm doing these rows. These are really good for, you know, you guys that have back issues, or, you know, you don't want to put all that strain on the lower lats. This is, you know, 2-arm dumbbell row, which is similar to the bent over rows, right? But this was always a great finishing movement for me. I always liked these. I used to use like probably 60-pound dumbbells on this. But then another thing, you can kind of trigger certain areas of your lats because you're not restricted. I can't see what weight of that. I think you said 60 on it. But so just on an incline bench, that way you keep your chest to the pads. Keep that contraction. I really enjoyed that. I'm actually going to do these the next workout. I totally forgot. This is one of those movements I forgot about. You know, this, like I said, I think this was always a finisher, so I think this is the end of the workout. And like I said, the gym was super hot. Here's a posing session, okay. Yeah, so I used to pose, and I mean, this is definitely close to the 05. I probably was like over 280 here. And, you know, I was obviously working on condition here, but maintaining as much size as possible. Yeah, my back was really, really improved for 2005. And that was really important going against the best. I mean, they talk about the backs at the Olympia, but the density was necessary. And I was about 30, I was about 32 here. I believe I just had turned 32 years old, or it was around my birthday this point. So I was just about 32. I mean, you can see the condition of the lower lats. So this is probably 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out maybe. And my condition's there. It's just losing some water, but all the body fat was pretty much gone. But I was training heavy, hard, and consistent.